So today I'm going to talk to you about DoorDash. Now, DoorDash has a lot of good perks, and it also has pros and cons like all the rest of them. But I'm going to go through it all the best I can here for you guys. And I'm going to have a link below. So if you look below, I have a link you can see under details how you can sign up, because they do have a promotion now where you can get like $150 after you do about, like, I think it's like 160 deliveries within like 60 days. So you got time. So, and it's an extra bonus. It's not like a guarantee where some tell you, hey, you do this and we guarantee so much amount. Nope. It's an extra amount that you get after you do that many deliveries. So it's nice. So first, I want to tell you about DoorDash is when you do sign up, there is a few things that you do get. So as soon as you go through in the background check, the first thing you'll get in the mail is you will get a DoorDash bag. It's not the best bag in the world, but they do give you one. You can always buy one, or you can always use like another provider like Grubhub or Postmates bag if you want as well. It's an option, or you can go buy one. Another thing they're now doing, which is awesome, for September of 2020, they're giving you free stuff. And you don't have to pay for it. Before you had to pay a $5 shipping for it, but they noticed that, hey, Grubhub was doing it for free, so now they're going to do it for free. So, and they kind of upped up their game, so now they give you like 100 gloves, and plus they give you a cool like little mask and some other like disposable mask as well. So, which is cool, and some hand sanitizer. So those are all perks that they're giving you now, which is nice. And you get it, generally you get it like monthly. So every month you just gotta reapply and they'll send you a new package in the mail. So, and also with that, they'll give you a red card that will be, once I didn't know, in your red bag. So look for in your red bag. It'll be like in there, you'll notice they'll have your red card. So sometimes you have to you have to pay for stuff, or you have to order and pay. Only one I've noticed is like Wendy's and maybe some small restaurants I'm not really linked up with, but it's the only ones you really have to actually like order it and pay. Most of them you just pay. So once it's nice. So let's say just use your red card. All you gotta do is give them the red card. They bring it through, and that's it. You don't even need a receipt once it's nice. So with Grubhub, you do need to keep the receipt and scan it and go through a process. With DoorDash, you do not. So that's another awesome perk. With also DoorDash, what's is cool is you can go to any region that's available. So say you're visiting family from, you're going to see family for 2 weeks out of town or something, or if you're a college kid or whatever the reason is, and hey, you want to work in that area, you can. So I noticed in like the Detroit area, there's tons of regions, and it's nice because there's different areas where you can do different promos they'll have. One maybe have like an extra $5 an order, or they'll have challenges. Once it's cool. So I noticed in bigger regions they have that, and also like in the Grand Rapids area or wherever you're at, in the bigger cities, I noticed they have that. Mine, they don't have it, only like in the morning. I noticed that at nighttime they'll have like more promotions, or holidays they'll definitely have it. You can give it like, they always give like an extra $5 or $6 once it's sweet. So that's another awesome perk about DoorDash compared to others where it's only just regional, where you only stay in your region and that's it. So, and you'll see it on your app and what's available and what's there. So the only thing about DoorDash is you do have to schedule. So you have to make your own schedule. I always do it like at 12 o'clock is when they add the extra day. So if it's Monday at 12 o'clock, they'll then, add Fridays and so far. If you're like really good at it and you have a good ratings, once they have a rating scale, which I'll go into in a minute, then you can do like an extra day, like a 6 day ahead. So generally it's pretty open. I notice in my areas, like in most areas, it's pretty open if you do it in a few days. If you want to schedule that day, generally it's limited to what you do. You got to wait till it actually gets busy in your region. So I would make sure you just schedule a few days ahead if you really want to go out. If you're planning on going out certain days, certain times, definitely schedule it. So with that, make sure to also with DoorDash, they have a rating scale. Rating scale goes based on first one is how many you complete. So you have to have at least an 80% completion rate. So if you accept the order, they want you to at least complete at least 80% of them, or they will deactivate you. Another one they have is also being late and on time. That one, they said they don't really delete, or they won't deactivate you, but If they notice they're doing, if you're really late all the time, they will deactivate you. Another one is acceptance rate. That one doesn't matter at all. Mine's pretty low at like 18%. So they don't really care about that. They just want to make sure you do complete them. So, and also the last one they do care about is ratings. So, customer ratings. Half the time they say they always change it, but you want at least, just have good customer service. A lot of times that's like being on time, and also just make sure the food is delivered correctly. So, and have the right amount of food. The right food that's there, or not missing drinks and stuff. So generally, I've never had an issue with that, but just make sure if that's, if they have constantly complaints about you, they will deactivate you. So be worried on that. So, but if you're doing a good job, you always want to, the better you do, the better tips you're going to get later on, the better tips you're going to get for drivers. So always do a good job. Another thing with Grubhub is the pros and cons is A, you can get a lot of orders, but B, you can get a lot of like junk orders, like $3 orders or $4 orders. I would say anything under $5, it's not like the best. Or sometimes they'll give you 2 orders, but one would be like $7, and they'll give you one for like $2. I'm like, and it could be a big order. So that's the one thing I'm not a big fan of. So be careful when you do the extra orders. So you can get big ones, especially I noticed during lunch and dinner time. You can get pretty good orders, like over $10. This week I got one that was $18. It was a lunch order at a big company. So always be looking for those. That's why I said, on your acceptance rating, don't worry too much about that. So try and just, keep yourself on getting good orders. Now, if you first start it though, I noticed that they don't always give you tons of orders until they see kind of how you do. So you may have to at the beginning pick up those little orders for a little bit, and then as more you get out, say after like 20, then I would avoid the small orders because you'll be getting more and more each time. So that's a little about DoorDash, the pros and cons and what's the benefits of it. So if you do it, I would recommend when you do the promotion code, try and do those as soon as you can, get the bonuses, because literally after like 61 days that promotion code ends. So I definitely want you guys to get that. And it is busy season now, and now that football is now starting for college again, and it will be starting up, they're going to be really busy, especially on the weekends. So even if it's just a part-time job, you can still make good money. If you do it like a full-time, you can make yourself over $100 a day, or you can even make more than that. It all depends on your region where you're at. So just think about it, or even just give it a try. It's easy. It is not very hard. People are always really nice. The drop-offs are almost all just right at the door. You just take pictures of it, and there you go. Last thing I forgot to talk about is a perk that none of them else have, and this is free. If you do get hurt while you're on with DoorDash, they do have a free disability insurance that comes with it. So, and it's, whatever your average is per week, up to $500. So that's pretty nice. That's, like I said, if it's, something happens where you get hurt, you can also apply for that. And also for COVID-19, if you do get COVID-19, they also cover that. I believe they all do it now. So, but that's another coverage they do have for you. And also for benefits, they do have like discounts on dental benefits and eye as well. And they also have like a $4 like doctor video that they have in their website. So say if you need to see a doctor where you're not sick and you want to go anywhere, they have it where it just costs you $4. So it's another pro that they have for the drivers. And they're always adding more stuff as well. And when you do it, I would sign into like the DoorDash Facebook page, because they always have updated information for you guys, and see how other drivers do, and what's good and bad about DoorDash, and just get information about it. You can always ask, and a lot of times you say, hey, I'm a new driver and I want more information. They're always happy to give you extra tips as well. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please subscribe. I'll be doing more on Grubhub and Postmates and Shipt, and just more info overall, and also on the ratings, which one I think is the best, overall, and who pays the best, who has the best benefits. But DoorDash is definitely one of them I do use. So, and you can definitely make some good money. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.